Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. So, my brothers and sisters, today is 10th of April 2025. I am here once more for us to continue to do the needful, talk to the world, talk to Biafrans in diaspora and Biafrans in homeland. Join me, my wonderful. We continue with our evangelism. Biafra is our nation. Biafra is our religion. We must continue to evangelize the existence of Biafra. Join me, my people. This program is Biafra leader Msen and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa as they are now detained, who is causing insecurity in Biafraland. And this is all that we are here to discuss today, my people. Should know that if they do not say any word to Nigerians, that Nigeria, when they finish with the whole region, Ududuwa nation, Biafra nation, and Nigeria, they will head to the Western world because they are very, very intentional. They are very serious about Islamizing the whole world, not just the Biafra. Buying the Christians, raping their women, killing children, burning houses, annihilating the people of Biafraland, and many more of the people within and around Biafra. And no one. And the question now is, if Nigeria that has both Christian and Islamic people within that country, that means all the Christians will be killed. Not even the Pope in Rome is talking. Not even the Christian leaders in Nigeria is talking. So, my people, we have to be bringing the news to the world to know that our people, they are under siege. So before I go ahead, I have to play my jingle, Biafrans, to enable us to continue. And before I do that, I have to welcome Irene. I say thank you so much for joining us. Today, we have to talk about who is causing the insecurity in Biafraland. Okigwe to be precise, because Okigwe is in Biafraland. Is not in the north. Is not in Odu, but in Biafraland. And they will tell you that is Msen causing insecurity, that it is Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Now that these two men, our heroes, noble men, our leaders, have been incarcerated, causing the insecurity in Biafraland. But let me play this very wonderful song for our freedom and our tell me what we do. Everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs. We they love our neighbors so too. So it is written in the holy book. Oh Remember your promise. Yes, my people, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. We have to thank God Almighty today, Almighty Jesus. I thank you, Father Lord, my God. We will always glorify your name because we know you are fighting with us. They say that heaven help those who help themselves. Glorify your name. We want you to touch the mind and soul of those detaining our leader, our wonderful leader, Msen, to release him because the world have seen that he's not the cause of any insecurity in Nigeria and that he's but a freedom fighter. So also is our minister, a leader as well, a defender. He is a freedom fighter, not a terrorist, as Nigeria claimed. Heart of Finland to know that they are lobbying with terrorists and not humans. This and more we pray, O Lord, as we commit our Liberation Army into your holy hands. Commit Commander Gentle. Nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to any of the commanders. Commander Butuzo, all of them, Commander Ross. We protect the blood of Jesus. We cover every Biafrans that we donate, that have been donating. Father Lord, we commit them into your holy hands that their pocket will never go dry. Father Lord, we are only defending ourselves. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. So my people, we all know what is going on at the moment. We know that these terrorists, they are in the zoo, fighting to take over land, fighting to Islamize, and we cannot hold it anymore. So let us listen to what our leader Msen said in this video, because his preaching is always like education, opening up eyes for all of us. Let's listen to it.
All of us that believe in Biafra. one thing is a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk to of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union will reward Nigeria be obliterated from his books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria prays and say, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man. His name is Fred. This man is not from Biafraland. This man is not Hausa Fulani. This man is not Yoruba. But there are some people from black Africa who are willing to go to war to defend what a white man created out of their own subjugation. This was created was to subjugate you. A white man did. You asked the white man to go, the white man left, but you retained every vestige of subjugation left in the hands of few. Those who can read and write are PhD holders but lack rudimentary or what I call common sense. They don't understand how to structure a society. Our forefathers were better political thinkers and philosophers more than the fools that gave us the zoo called Nigeria. They couldn't have come up with everybody over in case of Kukwaya. Never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure they subdue people by bringing.
Yes, my people, when we talk of subjugating their own people, as I said earlier, before the amalgamation in 1914, we were Biafras, and we have Oduduwas. And Nigeria, the Hausa, original Hausas, as our neighbors. And Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw came and merged us together. And look at the result today. You all know that the Ukrainians, that they are fighting war with Russia. This is like a conundrum. So many things boiling in one pot. But what do? The number of people they kill every day in Ukraine, or even in a month, is nowhere near what is going on in Biafraland, in Oduduwa land, in Edo State, Plateau State, Benue, Zamfara, Borno State. Caused by who? The Fulanis. When they came in during the election in 2023, they told the Nigerians clearly, they did not hide it, that they are not coming to give you water or road or hospital or anything, but to Islamize you. And my people, what does it mean? They want to annihilate all the Christians. And now, some people called, I will just play the voice from our brother, Biafra Unite, so that you will hear what is going on. From all these things our leader have said, we have to flesh out the reason why Biafrans must be supported by taking advantage of IOU biafragov.org/donate, because Biafraland is the only place within that region that have soldiers that are defending us. So my people, let us go there. I greet my brother Ikuku. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Let us listen to this news.
Breaking news. Amnesty International bossed Ahmed Tinubu over government-sponsored killings of innocent citizens in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Hear the news in wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Thursday, April 2025, and I have a very important information for every one of you to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it is very, very important. I can assure you, my people. Amnesty International has busted Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government over the government sponsored terrorism or terrorist attacks. Thousands of innocent Animal Kingdom citizens, including Biafran citizens, especially those from some part of Old Enugu State and Old Ebonyi State, respectively, then plot.
Now that Enugu State was mentioned, I have to let you people know. T.Y. Danjuma said that if you do pick up arms to save yourself, that you will all die one by one. According to Danjuma, he said that they collude. The military, the government, they cover them. That's his own words. I have a video here for it, but I still want to keep playing my leader's voice because I love my leader so much. He's such an intellectual man, a hero. I love watching him. I love hearing his voice. He is also a prophet. He does not just have the quality of a leader, but he is also man of God. Our leader told us that these people are nobody listened. Now they are everywhere. To the extent that, what's his name? Gumi told you that over 9 million terrorists are in the whole region. Now, what do? We have to defend ourselves. We have to. Yesterday, I was reading Marcelo Kocha's video, and he was showing where Benue women were half naked protesting, calling on the government. How can enemy to protect you? Because he said that the government, they collude, they cover them, they enable them. Biafrans, if we do not support them, if we do not contribute, especially all these wealthy Biafrans, people like Obi Kubana from Oba, E-Money from Oga, and the chief priest from Owerri, you people can sponsor this. Fulanis will never stop. Now that they have started, they can never stop. Nobody stop them for you. You have seen what COVID did the other time. That's what they want. To annihilate all of you and take over. COVID was not a natural illness. It was man-made. So that the Fulanis are buying you. Nobody is coming to your aid. You have to. Now, Onyendu told us that the Fulanis are coming. They said he's taking Igbo, that they should bring him back. What is going on? The worst. Now our PM came out. PM did all he could. Look at the speed within which he led a big government. They held him because they don't want you to go. The only way we can avert this is by having an our own territorial ground, and you cannot achieve that without supporting the BLA. What we do. We need you people to come and fight for us, because it's only noted that it's only the poor ones dying. The rich ones, like the people I mentioned their name, you can always see them on the yacht, partying, celebrating birthday as if there is no world. But Obida Amala, I told you people, that they are going systematically, after buying those in the farm, the city, and all the governors, plus you businessmen, Obida Amalafia, killed him because he revealed their secret. So let us continue to listen to our brothers' news.
Plus their terrorists in military uniform who are busy massacring innocent women and children in the old Imo State and old Anambra State, respectively. Now, without further ado, let us read the news in detail. But before then, I want to let you know that there is a certain reason why I'm recording this very news. If not, I wouldn't have recorded this news. But when we get to that very bridge, so pay attention and listen very, very attentively, my people. So I will be reading this very news from one of the Zoom media platforms, Sahara Reporters. And according to their title, they said, Amnesty International condemns rising attacks under Tinubu government as terrorists by 71 Nigerians in 1 week. You are just a joke. Both the Amnesty International that made this very publication and the Sahara Reporters that reported it, you all are a joke. I have my reason of saying that. How could you say 71 Nigerians died in 1 week? While in Plateau alone, the numbers are already over 150. In just 2 days, over 150 in Plateau, in Boko's local government area. Within yesterday and today, is over 150 already. And you are here saying 71. We were counting 135. So I don't know where you got your own number, but this is not.
My people, you see, if I tell you that this 135, 200 since January in Ukraine, where there is civil war, I don't believe it. Except now that the Russians are using missiles to bomb their home. My people, what is going on in Biafraland, in other regions that are neighbors to Biafrans, you will not believe it. I am calling on Finland to listen to all this from Amnesty International that they are independent body. They have no recourse to Biafrans or recourse to anybody. They work independently and they make this report that Finland should release, because you cannot be defending Ukraine. You want them to be free, and you are detaining a freedom fighter leading his people. The Prime Minister had always said, I will bring Biafraland. Is this how your people are going to pay him? Of all the political work he did, of everything that our PM did, Mazi Simon Ekpa, in Finland, to send that he married a Finlandian, had 2 Finland grandchildren. You people had the audacity to detain him. Nigeria will continue doing what they are doing in our land. The amount and number of people killed since November that you people held our Prime Minister, these are lives that would have otherwise been saved. But no, Alex, stop. You are just a very bad. The picture you took with our prime minister, somebody that came as a brother, and you betrayed him like Brutus betrayed Caesar, like Judas Christ. Finland, we appointed in you. You all know that Nigeria is a terrorist country. Those of your forefathers that recognized Biafra in 1960s, logical grandfathers, because you people are a huge disappointment. Let's continue to Biafra Unite.
This is not even the case. Continue. Amnesty International warned that the...
Hello, Amanda TV. Thank you so much for my people. As you just remember to click the like button so that more Biafrans will be invited. We have every reason to keep talking to the world about our predicament. There is this proverb in my language that says that when the kite or the hawk picks the hen will tell you that not that the is holding him has left him, but for the world to hear its voice. We are here letting the world know that we Biafrans, that Fulanis did not start today. Fulanis came to that region in 1808 when we were Biafrans and Oduduwans were Oduduwans. And the Hausas were there. They came from Futajalon. At about 1932, they have started buying our people. 1945, they did the same. 1953, they kept killing till because they have an agenda which looks like hidden but is very open, that they want to Islamize us. The world Christians are not saying anything. The bishop in the Pope in Italy is not doing anything. Nobody. Our bishops are not doing anything either. We are the Christians, and they want to annihilate us because they want to dip their Quran in the sea. So, my people, we have every reason to come here on daily basis to let the world know that we no longer find it funny. We are leaving Nigeria, and we have actually left them from 29th of November 2024 when we went to Latvia, Finland, to ridicule the restoration of independent states of their people. We have to continue. We're going to give up Nigeria, terrorist country. And many people are keeping quiet, especially the Europe, because Dr. Ayeba, Ambazonia is our neighbor. As well, they are Dr. Cho. In the same Europe, they are holding our PM. What have we done to you people? If you want our oil and gas, Putin have stopped his supply to you people. Why don't you want to buy it? So that you will take and be stealing our oil and our gas. Neo-colonialism is not going to do it. Because if you are holding us down, Islamize us, you don't care. When they finally take their target, you really don't know. Western world rise up to recognize Biafra. Release our prime minister, release Dr. Cho Ayeba, so that lives will be saved. This is what we are here to tell the world.
The ongoing violence was creating a looming humanitarian disaster as entire communities were being uprooted and destroyed. Wow. Okay. Global human rights body, the Amnesty International, has raised the alarm over a surge in deadly attacks across parts of northern Nigeria, reporting reporting that at least 71 people have been killed and more than 50 others abducted by terrorists within a week. This report is extremely poor. Very, very poor.
Yes, it will be poor because Nigeria controlled by Fulanis. They are so corrupt. They will bribe their way. I don't know. Only God knows what they land. Because Finland and the Biafraland has no common boundary. Finland has no common boundary with Nigeria. Finland does not know what Biafrans are going through. But they fought their way through with USSR and became free. They fought. Why are they helping Nigeria to stop us? That is the question. Very pertinent, but no one is coming with an answer. This is why we are doing what we are doing. We will all be crying while defending our land. Two things. The world must hear our voice. And the Biafrans, who are very wealthy, must support our liberation army. Because once they finish with this, they will come and meet you in the city. That's what Obida Lafia told you people. We really don't have to be this bell because it is obvious. That is what they are doing. They will use people like Madam Bauba or Rabufula, use the Ifanye Ejiofor to bring Onyendu back. They would have succeeded in bringing our Prime Minister back. But only how our PM and retained in Finland. And you will ask Finland, what is your problem with our... Is he not a good citizen to you people? Catered so much to you people? Is an accomplice to whatever bands are. Because 2 times we have gone there, 2023 and 2024. They took our money, gave us hotels, gave us conference halls to do what we are doing. So that hypocrisy, Finland cannot exonerate themselves from it. They are hypocrites. They are. By detaining our PM for no reason, no justifiable reason, is under detention. Who is causing the insecurity in Biafraland? Okigwe is not in the west, or in the north. Okigwe is part of Biafra. And we never dare try going to the north to secede or to fight them. They are always bringing military, and those military uniform. I don't know the kind of life or freedom that the world talks about, especially the United Nations. Their Article 51 tells you that you have right to. So why is it that UN is not talking anymore? Why is it that they are not talking?
As we are speaking, are being buyed only in the western part of the zoo alone, in Yoruba land, within 1 week. How many people have been reported? What about what is happening in Edo? Only it seems like, okay, let me continue first. I'm going to tell you something. I will speak to Amnesty today. The reason why I'm making this very report is because I want to talk to Ashma. Now, in a statement released on Monday, the Amnesty International detailed a disturbing escalation of violence, noting that 52 people were died in Plateau State, 13 in Katsina. Is that all you got? Is that all you got, Amnesty International? Now, the organization said that over 50 people were abducted in separate in Katsina State. Over a week, people have been buried, 52 in Plateau, 13 in Katsina. Also in...
Yes, my people, to tell you how segregative, how nepotistic Nigeria, very conniving and condescending nation, terrorist nation, like the Fulanese. Any foreigner that comes to that country, no other state than the north, where they are residing. They call northerners, the original northerners, of them is a governor in any of the states. So whenever this amnesty comes, they go to the north. They don't go to southeast. They don't go to reporting the people that are big. In Okigwe now, people will be sleeping, even children, pregnant women, elderly people. The Nigerian soldiers will go and be burning their houses. Tell me that they know that there is a war in Nigeria. No, they don't know. They don't know between Nigeria and... But Amnesty International is there, making their uncalculated report, making their... not making any sense. This is the thing. So they don't count Biafrans as we have to fight for ourselves. And those Biafrans who are very wealthy, you think they have left you. They are what are their next target. You better come now and support Biafra. Support Biafra freedom. Come and join us. Donate. Even if you do it secretly, we have no part. Come and defend your land. I don't know why they are not talking. You know, because when they finish with your brother, you are the next. Once Amnesty International or any foreign visitor come to Nigeria, they will take them to the north. Hello, Uchechukwu, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate all of you. What is going on in our land is unthinkable, unimaginable. And do you know that it is Nigerian government, the Fulanis, that bribe YouTube and Facebook over reportage of what is going on? You cannot bring any picture here that has images on it. Nigeria, corrupt country, terrorist nation. Let me show you people this video now, so that you will see that that country is gone. And some people are really working with them.
We have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. We can educate them because we have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. We can educate them because much of the
reason Nigeria is ungoverned, because you just said something like that. You go a length, you don't see police.
You people have heard it. 9 million plus.
Nigeria import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Herders that had been named the worst terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch. This group operates in Nigeria, and the Nigeria provides an enablement for them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They produce money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern region of Nigeria to kill my people and to destabilize the region. That's exactly what they're doing now.
That's exactly what they. My people, you cannot estimate that these people have been causing. That is what they do. That is how they annihilate people. That is how they get rid of people. You understand? Nobody will tell me what is going on in the zoo. Look at it.
Every one of us must rise up.
This man, general, a retired major general, a military man that fought Biafra in 1970. But today he is crying, calling on people. His name is Theophilus Y. Danjuma. They are all Christians, but these Fulani to Islamize, to satisfy the desire of their father called Osman Danfodio, who said that he will dip the Quran in the sea. They want to Fulanize you, they want to Islamize you, and everybody, all the bishops, they are keeping quiet. The governors, you can never trust politicians, because politicians are another deadly group that they don't care. They will tell you if it is Muslim ruling, they don't care. If it is Christians, they don't care. All they care is their personal pocket and their immediate families. They don't care about you. So those of us who are there, why don't you take advantage of this IOU and biafragov.org/donate link and make a donation? It is just like when Onyendu was telling us, these people are coming, and no one was doing anything or saying anything. Today, they are everywhere. Now, they've told you by themselves, it's Nigeria. And once they succeed in doing that, Western world is their target. You all know it. You remember the 9/11, the world. You remember the Fulani boy that was caught in American Airways, tied with bomb on his shoes. I don't know why people forget very easily. Your life, the life of your children, the life of your grandchildren is at stake. Donate and support Biafra Liberation Army. This is now for Biafrans. Come and join. Make donations. We are now a nation. We have our own army. You don't have to wait until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out or until Prime Minister comes in, and it is a legacy left for us to actualize, just like the Fulani are at the verge of actualizing the DP by their father, Osman Danfodio. Why do we have to wait for somebody to tell you what you have to do to free yourself? Listen to Danjuma.
The armed forces are not neutral. They collude.
The forces are not neutral. They collude. They have been colliding. You all heard Musa. Musa is now a Christian because his first name is Christopher. And he is fighting, protecting the Islamic Fulanis who want to Islamize you, who want you to just be cleared out the way they cleared the Egyptians, the way the Syrians, the way they and Turkey that used to be a Christian country and all that, they are now Islamic nation. That's what they want to do in Biafraland. But my people, I can tell you that it will never happen. Biafrans will never become Islamic nation. Never. They will never stop. The only way to stop them is for our liberation army to be sponsored. Ndị be anyị unu fundi Fulani unu gbuofa unu emezina video bịa na-egosi. Let the issue of the people of Uromi be a lesson to all of you. One boy onye Uromi si unu fundi a unu emezina video unu gbuofa tunyefa n'ime ọfịa maka na ndụ fa enwere isi. They will never stop. They can never stop. And nobody is coming to your aid. Look, the whole Europe is now supporting Ukraine. Even the Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, he is still going around begging for money. He went to Nigeria. He went to America. Immediately Trump came, he went. So, what of Biafrans? We have to ask you people, we are begging every Biafran to think twice because we love our communal life. We love our families back home. They can't go to farm anymore. That is what we are talking about. So listen to this man now.
They collude with the armed band. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the needs that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements, cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the you will all die.
Yes, because he's a military man.
Someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several with funding terrorism. That is
associated several locations of funding terrorism in name.
Kasim Shatima. Kashim Shatima, we should not forget, Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house.
Okay, my people, this is a national TV and this Gotham media. That's where this lady was telling you people that the most wanted terrorist was found in the house. He was Borno State governor. Now he is the president of Nigeria, because vice president or president, they are all the same. They are both Muslims. He's the one ruling Nigeria. Tinubu is just there to recover the money he used in sponsoring Buhari. All Tinubu is there for, because Tinubu, now they are buying so many Nigerians. Tinubu is all the way in France. What concerns him? People are protesting. He doesn't care. When your house is not in order, what do? You have to look back and see. You can amend it, you can settle it, but it does not concern them. So this terrorist, wanted terrorist leader, found in Shetima, but Onyendu, who is just a freedom fighter, is there going to 5 years now. Who is in Finland? Finland has no common boundary with Nigeria. He is detained. Dr. Cho Ayeba, he is detained. So, my people, the only way we can get out of this is for us to support our liberty. So, that's what we are saying, in effect. That's the nitty-gritty of this very program. But I have given you all reasons and all ample opportunity for you to understand why Biafra liberation should be supported, including what the woman is saying.
Let us understand and let us not forget this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
It's not happening by mistake, which means that they collude. It is a deliberate, it is a calculated action. There is nothing like provocation. Nobody, you can't plead provocation as the reason for terrorizing the people. This is a calculated act of terrorism. That's what this article is saying.
Industry, because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit and look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored right now, but illegally.
Now they have all the minerals they have in the north. After exploiting our oil, the number. The number. Oh, my brother, wonderful. You are here. Thank you so much. Telling our people, reminding us that we have very huge grounds, very high and sensible grounds for asking for our BLA to be supported, including what this Ajia said, that one sponsoring terrorism, as D.Y. Danjuma said, that they collude, they cover them. These people are very intentional. They are not going to stop tomorrow. Never. Every time if they water, my whether Mongolife Dianono or not, that is the Fulani terrorists. France, rise up and do the needful. We don't January to December begging our people to come. Oh, if our prime minister is here, he would have done this, he would have done that. So where is our brain? Man Danfodio still alive? Are his children not now trying to do what he left for them to Islamize you by fire, by force? This is how it is. We cannot all be claiming to be intellectuals, to be. There is no education in there, to my people. Anyone who wants to eliminate a PhD has a trail from Jerusalem to Jericho. We need to support our BLA. We need to support our Biafran Defense Forces. We need to support these men. Do you know that this BLA are that same group of people that Onye Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu assembled in 2020, December, and called them ESN, Eastern Security Network? And when we became a nation again, when we restored, our PM converted all of them to be our liberation army. These people have been living in the bush like animals. How can we forget very easily? The children of Usman Danfodio that came in 1808, they still remember what legacy father left for them. That's why they are not stopping. But if we defend our land seriously and generously by donating, my people, they will have no option than to find their level. This is what we are saying. In effect, listen to this woman. Then I will show you people what Donald Trump said. He did not hide it. It was a press conference where he told you what the Muslims have for Christians.
Someone that is virtualism and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kasim Shatima. Shatima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us just not forget.
Do you
this
know
terrorism.
Why I'm playing this repeatedly? Why I'm playing it is for us to remember. Kabiru Sokoto is the leader of, the head of terrorists. When Kashim Shettima, the current president of the zoo, because as I said, Tinubu is only the zoo to recover the money he used in sponsoring Buhari. Kashim Shettima is the one that this Ajia Najatu is talking about. She was then an APC. She's this Muslim ticket for them because they want to Islamize the whole nation. How are we going to watch them? My people, you have rights. International law gives you the right to how do you do it? Donate. Look, biafragov.org/donate. biafrainUSA.org/tax. These are the links for us to use in making these generous donations. Ndị be anyị si na onye ọkụ na-agba unu adachi oke. Or anything you can wait today. Also, go private jet with 5 wings. You will walk on the ground. When they take it away, where will you go to? This is the thing. Our PM, all the detained now, but it's a badge of honor. That means, that shows that this to do anything to defend us. Same that has been kept in one place for 4 whole years, going to the 5th year now. And June is only a few months to come for it to be 5 whole years. I told you people that I will not disappoint you. You know how many intels we have about promises they have been making. Onyendu refused. Onyendu from his father's house or of his own. No limousine. Onyendu's private jet is all of us. Biafra. A very young man, very intelligent, educated. He knows what he wants. For his disappointing by not adhering to this donation. When we conducted our year, we had 60 over 70 million. How can we just sit, take what God gave us? Do you people think of history? We are the great-grandchildren of God, and God is one of the 7 sons of Jacob. And if you go to chapter 9, verse 3, God said, Esau I hate, Jacob I love. But God will not come in physical life to defend, because they said that heaven helped those who help themselves. How do we do? By your generous donations. That is all we need for now. Ndị Igbo si na-eme ngwa ngwa emeghara ọdachi. O nwere ife ọ ga-ewepụ anyị n'arụ. No matter the kind of millions you are making or you want to save, ịlụsịa ụlọ mana obi ga-esije bide. Echi sifa ka nwaanyị a ọ dị ka penguin, unu afụghị ọ ife today gain ọ ife onye na-achịfa sifafa na-eme. We don't want them. But they want us to come and be poor like ndị be anyị ọ ga-emenu. Anyị si na ọ ma-eme. And the only way you will echo to that is by the message of IOU. N'inye ndị Biafra 5 Gemma, iwu bụ na Biafra ga-abịa. Biafra abịa, itinye that type of ego na bank, onwero bank ga-enye gị. Onwero. You see, my people, because we have one way in this life. Anyị nwa bụ Biafra chokwu. Anyị ada ezu ori. Anyị ada agba ama. If anyị na-eme bụ business, anyị na-akọ onwe anyị. Since 1970, onye Biafra chinụrụ Nigeria, and anyị are worried. But now, to own our own nation. My people, why don't we do it united together? O nwere nwanne anyị nwanyị onye ọchịchị na-asọ ka shuga a na-akpọ Ngozi ọrụ. Ngozi chọrọ ka o jechia as a governor. Unu afụgo kịta na ọ like ọchịchị. O nwere ife na-eme na Biafraland ọ ga-etweet na ha. Osi unu na-echi na ya na-eme question and answer. What is she answering and what is ọ ka unu wee malụ na anya bụ nwanyị sabotu a. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Nwanne anyị nwanyị a ọ sịkwa na ya bụ doctor no PhD, which means na ọ gụrụ ezigbo akwụkwọ. Ife unu ga-eji mana bụ nwanyị bụ ezigbo sabotu a bụ na onye gụrụ ụdị akwụkwọ ahụ tosiri ịma na onwere any nation in this world that has 2 cabinet ministry or ministers, 2 governments. Ọma, so na ọ na-afụgo no ife ọ na-emedo ya anya. Ọ chọrọ ibulu Biafra in a platter of gold wee bunye ndị Fulani, maka na Fulani na-enye onyeisi ọhaneze, Fulani na-enye governors. That's why all our governors, their mouths are all sealed, especially Soludo. Soludo chọrọ the second time. Okiazo presidency na 20 ife Soludo jibago ya na Madam Baobao Orabu Fulani we na-achọ ka fa gbuo our brothers. Nke a na-akpọ 247 wee recently wee bodo Commander Gentle ya bịa nwụọrịa iyi na ada enyi ego. Honorable Fulani si na ego na analụ ndị charity ndị Fulani wee nye unu Fulani account. So when you think of all this, you will know na ngozi Honorable Fulani no onye na-ele ndị be anyị ife a nyanwa na-ebe anyị maka na Musa kwuru si na ya ga-eje country to country to catch those who are donating. If you get, then Honorable Fulani will be a kewar of people, so that can ndị na-atụ ego ghara the many. This is like a chain going around. We know how to connect them. We know what that lady is doing. We know that she is the one. Epokata Biafra. Ndi Fulani. Because as a PhD, she should know without being told. No, when any government with 2 cabinet ministers and that they recognize Biafra or Basaria, Ngozi amara anything maka Biafra. She does not know. She even said in Yamaronya na kpo Commander Gentle. Kedo nyoma. Ijuo ife me na Biafra war. Omaro. Because the history had there. Apart from the books, ndị ụfọdụ degasị. O nwere nke Nwobosi, Colonel Nwobosi de Oda Juase. If any no Jukume, Ngozi amara about it. Nke Fion Ngozi amaria. Nke a na-akpọ okoko ndem atọ. Ife ọma bụ na ya chọrọ ịbụ PM. In Abu DPM, onye bụ his deputy, APM or PM, Sigege fall back to Biafra Republic government in Ezra. Don't know USB, cable USB. In a foreign country, Kega no name your USB. So the woman on my phone, all people like this Chima that employs them. Because they have an agenda. Yes. Of course. Ngozi be Muslim. Her husband be Muslim. Only 4 Muslim children. And she told them, you people, if you see Fulani, you should not kill them. But Fulanis are killing. Listen to this woman. Because Onyeno Osinio Shetima Boni Cindy terrorists. Before you become a governor in Southeast, you will serve them. That's what she's doing. Because she knows that nobody will recognize you maintaining 2 governments. She knows Dolianya. Because all like a Professor Chioma, now this woman Anna or Abu Fulani, no Cholo Biafra, she will fall back so that Kewerani, but no, she will not. She wants to maintain that Fulani husband there. She wants to maintain that her Muslim background. Ne this woman Geni auntie.
Someone that is virtually senile person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion industry, a multi-billion dollar industry, because a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining.
Yes. fa na-eme the bunkering na Biafraland. Na Biafraland. Because na gwara m unu na Putin agbanyugo gas na mmanụ ọ na-ebunye ndị fa wee jide Dr. Chuayeba ọ na Switzerland na Finland ka fa wee bịa na-ezu oyila anyị n'oshi. Unu afụgie ife a bụ plan ndị Europe all along ọ ndị Fulani a ka fa na-eyuzu wee na suppress the rest. Actually depopulate the world. So na ife niile a na-egbu anyị ọgbasa. So only us that we fight for ourselves. And how do we do it? You take advantage of these people. No matter how little, donate. This is /donate. We need to free ourselves from the zoo. Now that they are in Okigwe, now that the army is Okigwe in Lagos State, is Okigwe in Zamfara or in Kaduna or Kano. No. Biafraland is the only place they send their military with 50 armored tank people to come and buy. Then I here. That's their plan. Till they will take our land. So my people, we really need to support and live by supporting Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Biafra Defense Forces, PF, and all of them. Ndi nke nọ na mmiri, we need to support them. Remember, my people, that we have our lobbyists responsible for onye nije court eme kalila kali emelu our APM ebele because Nnamdi Kanu PM ubia all of them our APM now. Still he is still our minister of. Still he goes to Washington DC about our liberation. You know? So the world knows. The world knows what we are going to.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there there's a tremendous.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that's there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. Unbelievable hatred.
There is unbelievable. I think Islam hates us. Julia, do you think that you have anything Islam? Or say that they hate us? They hate us. Listen to it. Without this video to your hearing, watch it. Konofo that these people will never. We can only stop them by making our donations generally.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there, tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us. You're going to have to figure that out. Okay? You'll get
Yes.
another Pulitzer. Right?
The man or Islam itself, or see how you have to figure it out. Figure it out. Chee ya n'onwe gị. Yes. You have to.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I hates us. There's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. Unbelievable hatred of us.
In Islam itself?
You're going to have to figure that out, okay? You'll get another, right? But you're going to have to figure that out. Tremendous hatred. And we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful.
We have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful. And that vigilant, the process of us being vigilant, donating. My people, donate. Can donate over 50 million. Every week, $1. I get with $50 million. Okay, let's just say no. The terrorists are not allowing them and not allowing our people to plant again. They will go to the bush or cassava, uproot your yam, knife for their cow to eat. Biafrans, stop buying cow. And the Fulani don't eat cow because fan a dinner with their wine is a dinner. Poison narrow. If we stop buying their cows, my people, that's 695 million by Joe Biden's government. This Trump's government have stopped that US. They have stopped it because first terrorism. Can these countries, Afghanistan and Nigeria, that money? We need to donate, to sponsor this, and let the world see that we are doing before they will come to help you. Irrespective of Ngozu or Rabu Pedro or Rabu Fulani. Or Ifu Jenna, my brother, irrespective of Ifo name, una fear that night.
War with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there there's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. Unbelievable hate of us.
In Islam itself?
You're going to have to figure that out. Another Pulitzer, right? But you're going to have to figure that out. There is a tremendous hatred. And we have to be very, very vigilant. We have to be very careful. And we can't allow people who have this hatred of the...
I guess the question is...
Yes, he is telling this reporter, you have to figure it out. We can't allow people who hated us to come to our country. We cannot allow to Biafraland. They are to push them out. And how do we do it? We have to donate generously so that when PM and Msen the Kano comes out, they will feel happy. Right that these people are now in our land. They have seen that PM and our leader Msen the Kano, we are never the security in the southeast. They claim that our PM is causing it in the southeast, but the only thing the body that we hold our PM for them to be able to come in this CNN man, we have to stop them from coming to our country because they hated us. That's why I searched for this video this afternoon, and I
of people that are not Muslim.
So the question is there a war between the West and radical Islam, or is there a war between the West and Islam?
It's radical, but it's very hard to separate because you don't know who's who.
Yes, you don't know who. Very hard to establish. That's why ndị uromi, ndị agburu mmadụ n'uromi ji wee mee mistake. Ọ bụ na fe tinyere that thing na video, onwere onye ga-ama. One of their brothers wee bịa na-agwa ndị befa unu uzuzi na video ma unu gbuo ndị a. Unu gbuo fa, unu dobe video. Buru unu fa tufuo na lufe egbe no video. Unanuge. We should know what to do. And we should tread very carefully, very intelligently, because we are all noble men. That you are noble or you are gentle does not have anything to do with your defense. Maka na ọ bụrụ na ịrapụ onye ilo gbuo gị o, and onye nwụrụ anwa de kunikwa again. So kama fa ga-egbu anya anyị eburu ụzọ gbuo fa. This is why we have to pray for Commander Gentle, Commander Ross, Commander Holy Ghost, Commander Butuzo, na ndị ụmụnna anyị ndị ọzọ ka Chukwu dobe fa ndụ. Trump na defend his people. What likewise? Anyị niile bụ Christian. Ndụ na Christianity enwerozi meaning. To me, Christianity enwero meaning. Because na ndị a wetela Christianity fighting to defend us. Even Pope knows what is going on in our land, in a world. Ndị bishops, my fenaga. Do you know that all these pastors, most of them is Islam? Somebody like TB Joshua be converted Muslim. Kedu afan kozo converted Muslim obiam bulu a Christian. O ebe fa na achu ego ka fa na achu. They are not looking to save souls. Why they are keeping quiet? Because the pastors they use politicians. Politicians they use. Politicians may make the society not tough. People will be running to for salvation. And come on, the religious men, the politicians, make life easy for these people. They don't dare do that. And you cannot expect your enemy to defend you. Adeboye, yes. Adeboye be converted Muslim. So, onwero any problem. Mobulu na Muslim set ya in again. Na the entire region. But only in Biafraland. It can never come there. Anyamekwe, we have to donate. This donation must be done. It is a must. Onye ndu na jufa na America. Can you not? $1 oga kali unu fasiamba. So my people, we have every reason to come here and be telling the world what we are fighting, why we are doing what we are doing. Though we don't owe anybody any explanation, because war like this, you only have yourself to defend. In time of war like this, you have yourself. Again, once you are dead, that's your own world at the end, or the ended.
attention to the West. They are forcibly telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching know that Miet Allah is a terrorist organization. They have killed. They have said that Benue State has a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter. They tell you, oh, they are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that Ubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as a president and go fight. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, your own home. The same distributed by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even land is occupied either by a Fulani mayor or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. People today, as I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is more. All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the house has made. That's why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever compete. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm syndrome, that these people came into their land and took it over, and they cannot do anything about it.
Yes, my people, this was in 2021, and the fight, what is everything Onyendu said has come to reality. It has all come. Onyendu is, that's one prophet like this. Listen to this other person.
For joining me in this video. Thursday, April 10th, 2025. There is an adage in my dialect that if a community cook an individual won't be able to consume. If an individual cook for the community, it won't be enough for the community. You know what that means? If the whole ethnic group sees you as a Fulani terrorist, it's not going to be okay. The people terrorizing alone are not going to suffer for this, okay? The people terrorizing alone are not going to be the ones who are going, people who are not terrorizing, whether you call yourself a good Fulani or not. You know why I'm saying this? It is to call your people to order. If people from my tribe are terrorizing all the whole nation, was murder, kidnapping people, collecting ransom, killing people, if I know them, I will call them to order. Zamfara governor said, and I quote, we made them live, we know their parents, we know everybody. In other words, they know people who are committing this holistic terrorism, okay?
Like I said, we know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government?
Of course we do. They live with, we live.
So why is it difficult to get?
That is the $1 million question that I should
now. If I go forward, there is this video circulating from an Hausa man, okay, that he shared out of anger that they are disassociating themselves from the Fulanis, okay? I want you to listen to them. Just stay with me. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Stay with me.
Fulani
are two completely different phenotypes. Well, we're not genetically. Hausas are more closer related to Igbos than they are to Fulani. Fulani, like Hausa and Fulani divorce, because you see the shit that's going on. Fulani's every problem that everyone has in northern Nigeria with the north, it's with Fulani. But there is small group who infiltrated the Hausas. I am Hausa. He's Fulani. We don't speak the same language. The only thing we have in common is Fulanis originally Nigerian Fulani. They're not even from Nigeria, right? Okay, let's give it. They've come to Nigeria. They're now Nigerian. Fuck it. They live in the north. We're not the same people. Hausa Fulani is the same thing as Ibio or Yoruba Irobo. Not the same. And Hausas, unless we come out and start disowning these people, everyone in Nigeria, because anyone that's watching, do you know what's going on? So Fulani herdsmen, they're a group of people in Nigeria. His people, Fulanis, they're herdsmen. They're lawless in Nigeria. They will carry guns. They have guns. They love Nigeria. They'll go to anywhere, to anyone's farm, and they'll let loose their sheep on their cows on the farm. Try to fight back. And the government does nothing because the Fulanis are a very powerful, tiny minority in Nigeria. But they hide under the. Now, I'm Hausa. We're a
very powerful minority in Nigeria. Do you know where that power? Do you know? Fulani Somalians are the same brothers and sisters. They are Arabs, black Arabs, like we are black Jews. Do you people know that people of Jews are blacks? They went and whitened Egypt, blacks. They went and whitened them. Yeah, because our father, God, is one of. So if God, our father, is a black man, that Jacob, which God says, Romans chapter 9, verse 3, go and check it, that Jacob I love is a black man. He said here now, they said with the Fulanis because they are small minority. When they were, because of their violent nature, they came wandering Africa. No African nation wants them. Even Ghana, and they are still in court with Ghana don't want them. Then the Sokoto people, which is close to where they came from, Futajalon, welcome them because real Hausa people are very welcoming in nature. Not very well when she was alive because she grew up in the north. She speaks well. Hausa people are very, very kind people. Penetrated the land, adulterated those people, dominated them. So when Usman and Fodio came, when all these white people were in Africa, and it was this Fulani that gave them war in Nigeria, and they ran. The Oyibo people ran, and when they said they are amalgamating and the South, because the South has vegetation, we have everything more than the North. They didn't know that they are growing an enemy. Then when the Queen came to Nigeria in 1960 to give them certificate, because of that same fear, they gave it to Tafawa Balewa. Zik was a ceremonial. Hello, Peter. Thank you so much for joining. So that was what made them that powerful. And they told them, you have to be in the army, you have to control the Air Force, control the Navy, you have to control all the forces, because you people are very small. They are 13 million. Nigeria is 300 million, minus 13 million from 300. And you can see the minute number that is ruling everybody. But before the amalgamation in 1914, we were Biafrans, modest in that region. Biafrans, the Oduduwas, and the North. We have nothing in common. As Europe is today, the whole Nigeria is the size of Europe. But they have states. From Switzerland, Finland is only 45 minutes. From London to France, 45 minutes. From 5 minutes, they did it so that it will be easy for them. But they came and lumped all of us together so that it will be easy for them to manipulate a whole 5 or 6 or 7 countries together. Apart from the fact that we want to leave, Nigeria should go further and disintegrate. More people should have their nations and rule. Yeah, my brother here is saying that the Fulanis are not up to, they are not up to 13 million. You should put their name there. Fulani bụ ndị nwụrụ anwụ. They don't go to school. That's why they are easy to radicalize their children. And I don't know whether white people understand what Boko Haram is. Boko is Western education. They say it is haram. That's why they don't allow their children. If you see all these tiny, tiny rats, the terrorists in the bush, they don't go to school. Life is meaningless to them. We have nothing in common with these people. That's what these Hausa people are in here, and that's why he referred to them as the strong minority. They're a strong minority because of the way they scared the British away in 1914. And they became so scared and amalgamated to benefit them. Usman Danfodio was the cause. And look at his children. If Usman Danfodio's children, Usman Danfodio said that he will dip the Quran. He died in the 1930s. If his children who are Fulanis can still be remembering the legacy that their father left for us, how can we allow our ancestral land to be taken over by them and they will come and be renaming our streets? You understand? I agree with you, Peter. There should be like 6 or 7 million. And Shetima is there. The president of Nigeria is Shetima. Make no mistakes. Tinubu is just there to make money that he donated for Buhari, because Buhari was wretched in his own way till his death. That man they brought was just photo trick. That's what they did with that man that ruled as Buhari. Malami and the rest were the Buhari. Oh, Leko, my brother, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. Nnamdi, Ndewo Nwannem, welcome. I appreciate all of you. Remember to click the like button. We come, though we have been here for a while now. Our question today, my people, in the program is that they are now detaining our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are now detaining our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. What are they still doing in our land with 50 armored tanks? Therefore, we call on Finland to now ask them, when has a freedom fighter, a terrorist? Because if they were telling USSR to become Finland, that means they are good with Nigeria, two terrorist nations. That's what it means. Because this in the Europe, femoral conscience, Alex Tubb, the president conscience. This is what will show you people that this Western world, they think of their own first. Their own interest first. Because in the case, why would Alex Tubb detain our PM? When they knew very well that their forefathers recognized Biafra 1967 and even asked the children not to eat in school because Biafra children are starving. The Finland we have now is Finland in Europe. Finland that will defending Ukraine, and the Biafrans are no human beings. We have no blood in our veins. And if any Biafran is there fighting, they should be detained. 5 of them were detained, PM and 4 other people. And finally, they released 4, detaining our PM on the demand of Nigeria. So this is it. In this video, listen to Trump again. Listen to Trump.
Do you think Islam is...
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that's hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us.
In Islam itself?
You're going to have to figure that out, okay? You'll get another Pulitzer, right? But you're going to have to figure that out. There's a tremendous hatred, and we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful, and we can't allow people coming into this country who have this hatred of the United States.
I guess the question
Did you hear that? These people have tremendous hatred on us. We cannot allow them to come to our land, people who hate us that way. This is exactly Biafra's situation. These people have hatred on us. They burn our businesses. They burn our homes and make us homeless. They buy our people. They go to, that's anything that will make us to be wiped out. That is the Fulanese. That is the Fulanese. That's what Trump is saying here. That they hate them. You all remember 9/11? That is one of the signs of that hatred.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there, tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred. They have to get to the bottom of it because there is unbelievable hatred. Unbelievable. Something you cannot fathom at all. Hello, Maria. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Listen to Donald Trump, because this is our situation that has to be addressed.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam, there's something there. There's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable of us.
In Islam itself?
You're going to have to figure that out, okay? You'll get another Pulitzer, right? But you're going to have to figure a tremendous hatred. And we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful. And we can't allow people coming into this country who have this of the United States.
I guess the question is...
And of people that are not Muslim.
I guess the question is between the West and radical Islam, or is there a war between the West and Islam
It's
itself.
radical, but it's very hard to separate because you don't know who's who.
Yes, you don't know who is who. It's hard to explain. Just like our situation in Nigeria, very hard to explain. Yes, my brother, it is right. Ife nji agbachi ndị obodo a nkịtị bụ maka na ebi m na befa. Fanwa bụ ndị alụ ife niile a na-aga na obodo anyị. That's why they kept quiet. Onye ndu ọ bụrụ onye befa. Have they ever said a word until Putin abrofa gas na fuel? Or ife fajazo obodo anyị. Kafabia welu na zoom manu then inabata n'obodo fa at the port of entry eweli immigration rule wee na-eke jigi. Nigeria fụrụ fa n'anya. Ndị obodo a bụ the most hated of Nigeria. Mana ndị nzuzu ndị Fulani fa amakwana. Ịmana nwụkpana na-ele na n'ọkụ chee na ya na aha mmanụ. God is fighting this battle for us, but we must do something for ourselves. We must do something for ourselves. Forget about nige go moto, nige go nka. Zotagodani before izobute. Donate. Donate. Let's assume now that 70 million no vote for self-referendum, that they are 30 million out of 20 million no abroad. If keep donating $1, Onyendu told those in America. There's a video I have here somewhere where Onyendu said that if you donate $1, it will go a long way. Onyendu alusigokwa n'ife ọ ga-alụ. Likewise, our PM. With Usman Danfodio that came to the zoo 1808, left a legacy for his children, and they are following it suit. My people, what of us, the owners of the land? Are we going to give it up? Are we going to give it up? Yes, my sister Maria, Fulani hated everybody. It's true. You are very correct. Manasi na ohaju obodo anya na chonkie. We have to talk about ourselves. All those who kept quiet for Fulani, they all farmer, they are keeping quiet. They know why they are keeping quiet. We have to talk about our own. This thing, this man who kuleba about Trump, see that most Islam hated us. That they hated them. And they should stop them from coming into their land. That is exactly what we should be talking about. And how do we do it? How do we do it? Well, this time is not the time of asking God why he created these people. Who are we to question God? We have seen them, we have known them. We have to devise a means of dealing with them. Hello, my wonderful brother. I miss you so much. Thank you for joining us. How is Dubai? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I need your number. I don't know how you are going to do it. DM it for me on my Facebook. Please. Chibike, I need your number. Let us talk about something very, very helpful. Please try and get me your number. Call me on this number. This is my number here. I've forgotten that my number is here. +447-377. Call me on that number, please. Thank you so much for joining us. My people, remember to click the like button. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Trump applies to us. Let us finish this Hausa boy's speech. Because the boy said that na Fulani bu a very small minority, powerful minority.
The Fulanis now see themselves as they hide as a subgroup under Hausas. So they now use they fooled Hausas into thinking that we are not one. This dude, you need to stop this fucking shit you're doing. This is bullshit.
He said that they fooled that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. He said that they fooled them just like Ngozi Orabufulani fooled our PM. She came and donated 7,000 US dollars, whether Mondi Fulani nyelie, Mobundi COVID loan nyelie. She donated it and made PM believe that she is genuine until she found a very good grounds. Yanu Chobi will support where can I support it tomorrow? On a medicine on a. That's the same way this guy is Jekuna Fulani fooled houses. Ngozi fooled our PM into believing that she is something that is going to be helpful to this. You see, when people have ulterior motive, their only way of getting is to deceive you. But with the Fulanis, they use what they call takia. Takia is what told them in their religion that if you want something and you don't know how to get, you can tell lies. Opposite of what we were told, that is only the truth. But only lies free. That's what this guy said, that the Fulanis, the houses.
Collateral damage. Houses are just fucking. There needs to be publicly, houses need to start coming. Only Fulanis. We have nothing to do with these people. We have lived in peace with every tribe in Nigeria for as long as that land has existed. The moment Fulanis came in, every issue everyone has in, but houses, for some reason, we keep going down as collateral damage just because people. This is outrageous, man. This is fucking insane. This argument now is saying that, like the Fulanis, right? Right now in Nigeria, they went to killed almost 20 people on a farm because the people fought back. They did not want their crops eaten. That's a problem right now. This man's argument is, okay, so my people came into your town and killed your. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
Tell ourselves the truth.
There are 3 simple changes I tell all my arthritis patients to make. Number 1, you have to start.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Tell ourselves the truth. What is going on in the Northwest Fulani fight? We don't. That is the bottom line. Now, again, how many of you there is an and there's information that is did not confirm it, okay? But this picture, they said that the young Saxi declared that the fight back the young Sakai, also known as Biafraland Msen, Northern Zamfara, and some area total, they launched 7 coordinated attacks, neutralizing over 73 terrorists, popularly called bandits and headers by media and government agents. According to their sources, 4 terrorist gangs fell during the offensive. And, the thing continues. A lot of you must have seen it. I have not confirmed this particular information. It is. But what I'm trying to say is that the Fulanis are not the only people who belongs to the Islamic religion. Other people are good. Yorubas are Muslims. The Igbos are Muslims, right? Some of the Hausas, that the Fulanis, people terrorizing, the two that they will be used for either Islamization or terrorizing, doing all sort of things, is going to this. Everybody is going to fight you people, fight you hard. You see, the Nigerian government is doing anything because most of few minorities are the people in power, controlling the talking about Tinubu you are saying and all these people. What I'm trying to, nobody will allow you people to kill for free. The end for free is over. Okay? You are from around the world, control your home, control your community. Anybody crosses and enters your community with guns, that you are on your own, anything you see, okay? Because the time of, let us see how the government is going to do. The government has, we are not coming to the people has, heard now that they have taken what they want to do into their hands, not longer in the hands of the people to order. Okay? Call your people to order. If you are a Fulani man, okay, there is not is going to convince us about this. Governor came to the national television. He told us that he knows them, he knows where they live. Call your people to order the war. We are not the one that declared the war. People kidnapping people. You know the pains of seeing your mother, the pains of seeing your sister being raped. Went to the farm that they were born and brought up in a can not protect them. That is a crime. They were born and brought up in a country that cannot protect their lives. Do you know the pain? As you are, you watching me, if your mother is raped by these Fulani terrorists, how would you feel? Traveled, and you came back and you heard that 4 of you were killed by these terrorists. What is their crime? They went to farm and they ambushed and they killed them. For what reason? For what reason? What is the reason of doing that? See, it has ended, okay? It has ended. The whole in Nigeria are going to come against Fulani terrorists, and it will be over for them. But, this thing has taken enough time for people to react. I could remember in the year 2015, of Nnamdi Kanu, when he was talking about this. It's 2015, June. Go and confirm it. Yeah. He said all these things, that this thing is going to come, that ISIS will come, that if ISIS come into Nigeria, they will collaborate with Boko Haram, then they are going to use Fulani people. Nnamdi Kanu said this long time ago, and that is what is happening today. But, thank God for taking away people's patience. Patience is a dangerous virtue. Patience is no good. If you have too much patience, it's not good. People exercise patience, thinking that this could be solved. The Fulanis are not the most violent tribe in Nigeria. They are not the most violent tribe. You see, that this fight will be taken to their domain step by step. It's not going to continue. It's not going to continue. It is time for people to fight back like never before.
Like I said, we know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government.
Of course we do. They live with the same community we live.
Why is it difficult to get them?
That is the $1 million question that I should ask you.
We are trying to understand, for those of us who are not conversant with Zamfara, have never been there, and we hear you as a chief security officer speak tonight to say, these people.
They don't ever mention the Southeast because they don't want the world to see them as the hypocrites that they have always been. They don't ever mention Southeast until since our PM abducted. Our brother said, we are the cause. If we came with fund, our government needed it urgently. However, PM had the of her sabotaging tendency. Reason, he never allowed access to classified structures of the government. Yeah, you are talking of Madam. That one is a practical joker. Let her enjoy her time. She said that she has question and answer tomorrow. I wonder what she is going to answer. She does not have any clue. Even Obi, Uche Obi, that has been supporting her, those two fools, they don't have any clue about Biafra. Not during the war, not after, before now. They have no clue. Ngozi does not know anything about Biafra. Even Ojukwu or Effiong, she does not know their background. Even that 1960 school, she doesn't know anything about it. Even the book that Colonel Nwobosi wrote just recently, Ngozi does not know. What she is doing now will show anybody that is sensible that Ngozi is only a power monger. Why is she using USB? Let us just be very practical here and very critical and evaluate and analyze this USB she is using. Who formed it? Why is she using it? She's not smart. She's not intelligent. Because no, onye mesia, onwere onye a na-ejide. But let them wait. All of them will face Biafra court. Unless Mononya Waturoko na Biafraland, we will all advocate for it. Okay, believe na DOS na Ifeanyi Ejiofor elego onye ndu na onwere ife ome ka ya lee PM na onwere ife a ga-emie. Ife ga-emie na-abịa. Where is Ifeanyi Uba today? All of those that sabotage Biafra. Biafra is a spirit. It's an ideology. You cannot kill ideology. If you go to the person that has that idea, you will not kill that ideology. Biafra will continue. Maka na ndị Nigeria ga na-efe n'ihe ụgwọ. Kedu agwa ị na gị gburu ọdịone? Ọ ife ndị Nigeria ga na-ajụ ya because ọ ga-promise go file. That's why Azuka, this our PM Otegoji achọ ka ọ chụpụ ya. Ọ chọrọ anybody ga no close to PM. Or maybe you dissolve and the energy our PM will gradually disintegrated them, dismantled them, dislodged them, and came in. Oh, well, video all no ne kusi ne ife mana this because she came close to PM. As a COS, anything other than secretary. And yes, your secretary is bound to know everything about you or what you are doing. But her impersonating herself as a DPM, that is one of the red flags. So many red flags. People's Club of Nigeria. People's Club of Nigeria is not a dissolved organization. It is still in existence. She told you a few people Fulani account. The commanders came and said that she does not give them any money. But thank God they are all leaving her now because gaba gaba drama, naba naba drama. They are now knowing now why here, that's Oboge. No nwere plan. Yorabu Fulani bo oge nwere plan. The same thing ka Madam Nelly Bulu webia. Unu ma oge vam na PM selokwu maka Madam Nelly. PM omaro na PM chogoduru ko from that woman ife niile o bu n'obi. PM wee nuo ya aka. If PM could face DO alone na 2021, why ke if onye nke a ga-eji lo na anyị niile na all the no na space and everywhere bụ ndị Biafra na anyị ga-enyere that British space. O nwere ebe o ji azụ eje. She says she's a doctor. She's a doctor. Know that no country in this world operates two system of government in one nation. She should have gone to form her own group as PM did when Onyendu was not there. But she went and used USB. That is the country we should be operating when we get home. Because PM said it. That is only when we are recognized by the Western world, especially America. That is when we have to go home. And she is using USB formed by, yeah, who is this one? Ndieli Osinia Sam Nnadi. I've blocked you. Get out from my platform. I don't need you here. I don't need you here. Get out. This is the trait. That's what Ngozi taught us. Ngozi taught you people, you fools, that you should have two governments. And you should always lie. Takia, get out. Osinia Bosa Munadi. Jen Nadi baby Ebi na Nadi. Not here on my platform. Go on platform. Talk about me if you want. You people have been talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our PM. They are still alive. Thank God. Ndi Nzuzu. We are talking which we must bring the money to fund our defense forces on time, not when it's late. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Just like Donald Trump is saying here. Yes, what Donald Trump said here.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that there's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us. You're going to have to figure that out, okay? You'll get another Pulitzer, right? But you're going to have to figure that out. But there is a tremendous hatred, and we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful, and we can't allow people coming into this country who have this hatred of the United States.
I guess.
Yes, we cannot allow people who have this hatred on us to come into our land. Yes. But no, Samu Gini Bafania, Samu Nadi. Madam Ogibu Ngozi Orabni, she has sold our PM to please the Fulani, her husband people. I'm sure wherever you are now, you are in Onukunegodu Kodikewu. Don't go to defend Biafraland in Ona Nadi, Mr. Nadi. This is what Trump is saying. That these people hated us. Mohammed, God bless his soul. If I were Bolango Biafra, unu amara onye nwaanyị ahụ unu na-esogharị bụ ebe ka ọ ga-akpọ unu niile wee na ọkụ mmụọ. Ọ ga-edu unu niile na ọkụ mmụọ. So my Biafrans, we have been here now for 2 hours. Most of the time, we make this video short so that those who are in homeland will be able to listen to it because of their data. They always complain. But the truth is that I am willing to be here till tomorrow morning. Because if a Biafra na anomoku n'isi, Ngozi Orabu Fulani does not know anything about Biafra. She grew up, maybe her mother or her father is an Hausa person or Fulani person. Because the real Hausas are not violent people. She came violently and divided our group. Yes. Yes. Orabu Fulani. Or if they deceive, that woman is very, very funny. Very, very conniving and condescending. Imana nwanyi agasi the cabinet. Ni actually no afọ onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maọbụ afa Simon Ekpa mafa na-eme cabinet meeting. But ọ pụta, o wete her picture, wete nke PM, wete nke Maazị Nnamdi. Deceit. That's how she lies. Ewu anu nwa bịara here si na ya bụ Sam Nnadi, ọ nọ na anadi gbuo onye. Onye nzuzu. How can onye aṅụrụma dị ka Ngozi a na-edeceive ghari na ụnụ amara na ọ bụ a drunkard. Ọnwụcha mmanya anya na-achị ya red. Before unu ga-ama ebe unu nọ, nwaanyị anwa ọ ga-edufu unu. And let me tell you, o nwere ebe ofe ji azụ eje. That's why my brother Uncle the number say, na-eme ngwa ngwa eme ala ọdachi. Let us donate now. My people, jebenu to all these links. If you go to space, you can donate 10 ejema, 20 ejema. You go to fundraising that is always holding on every Saturday. You donate. Obulu go to 5 ejema. We appreciate it. Kora na ewetara onwe. Yeah. We know that n'ife na afia no mesia no ga-adị mma. Ka m gwakwa unu, my people, the secret of this donation. Ọ bụ na unu na-donate, kịta anụ nwafa bụ 50 ammo tanks plus helicopter wee na-achụ ndị be anyị n'Ọkigwe. Ọkigwe adịrọ na Yoruba land, Ọkigwe adịrọ n'Ugwu Hausa, Ọkigwe dị all the way to Biafraland. Now they said our PM is the one causing insecurity in Biafraland. One man went to Jose. Now that PM is detained, Obonye na cause this insecurity. Why do we still have insecurity? Let me play it. No.
Is there any time the Igbo say, look, these people, they should not do their work, they should not secure the site? If there is insecurity in the site, then the federal government should be held accountable. Because that was the clamor, and that's why we said, arrest him, detain him, and prosecute him. Let us now see, or know those unknown government in the site, who are they? The federal government should not answer us. All the propaganda is coming home now. If there is any insecurity in the site, the federal government should not tell us who is behind it. Because IPOP has made it categorically clear that they don't kill, they can't kill any Igbo man. So let them go and tell us who is that person in the state that is causing this problem. How can you call somebody unknown government? Remember, it was the federal government that called them unknown government. Because this propaganda now, we are beginning to unravel it. And let them tell us who is not giving them order. Or this time on never in prison. It cannot be Nnamdi Kanu. You and I know that. So who are they acting on their order for people to sit and vote?
Have you heard it? That when Nigeria government was alleging that our PM, Simon Ekpa, our great Mazi, that he was the one causing insecurity in the southeast, they said that government should arrest him. And they have arrested him and he is now detained. So who is now causing the insecurity? In Okigwe, in Olo, in Were. Who is the one now? The governors will never say a word. They can never defend you. The pastors can never say a word. Nigeria is not good. When governors are not ruling the people well, they are hungry. They will run to the pastors for salvation. From where? From where? That's how they come in. That is how they come in. Another way they come in is that this group of Ndioka, Kandi Muslim na Chibu, if you have your congregation and you people cannot donate openly, you donate secretly. No, who is now causing insecurity in the southeast? The two people that they have been accusing are now all detained. So who is causing the insecurity? The government. Fulani, Kashim Shetima, Gumi, Pantami, Garuba, Malami. These are the sponsors. All of them. And you people are not talking about. Have you ever heard Ngozi Orabueze talk about Tufani? She does not. Rather, she will tell you, if you see them, don't kill them. They will employ your own brothers in the person of Caterpillar and his group. On the Ngozi Nalu with. Talk about the struggle. Let me see what your madam will be talking about tomorrow. She does not know anything about our struggle. She is just a dundee. That's why she gathered all these people. Kone use their brain. Uche, Okwiful Uche. Uche, he thought that Nanya Maro. We know him. Amano Nya the Inji house. Na support Ngozi. Yes. Ngozi does not know anything about Biafra. Nothing at all. Because Onugwausa, Obe Muslim. Ngozi is not a Christian. In Igbo land. Ngozi was not there during or after the war. So she's just bulldozing her way. We deceive OPM big time. That's what Ngozi is. She's a woman like me. Is Ngozi well educated, more educated than Professor Chioma? Can't you see how calm, calculated that woman is? When we were in Finland, I was wondering, is this woman this educated? But she's so calm. She was the one that conducted everything from the day we started till the end. Diligently. You will not hear her voice unless when she wants to make a very sensible and important announcement. Ngozi Nodeba ne Ngozi Senior be a doctor. How can you, as a doctor, PhD, you do not know that no country will recognize you pertaining to government? Even America, even Russia, they do not have two governments. Only one. Is enable surrogate or surrogate PM or say fall back, you refused. Then somebody mujulala for an SUA. She's a saboteur. Maka onye ndị ya nye nọ na People's Club bụ ato ezefa hopeless ụzọ dị mma. All this I'm run into governor. Because with hopeless ụzọ ma onye bụ anam robber. Igbu mmadụ enwere ife ọ bụ ya. Because all one alụbu before onyaba Mr. Kedafia Keafa nwoke ọ na-anya as driver before the man anwụọ Igbo kwe o mesia abata wee je serve bandi Fulani. Mana ọ ga-anyụfa ncha afia from beginning to the end. Ụmụnne anyị pull their blood down kafa wee bịa chụpụ unu niile ọsọ. Onye niile bịa na Biafra struggle a ịgba arabanko arabanko anwa ga-edubi ya ọ ga-eje uwe bebe ọbara ụmụnne anyị niile a na-egbu ga-ajụfa ajụjụ. Time is coming. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. So my people, what we are saying now, I'm for 2 hours now. Mbido na ọgwụgwụ ya bụ na unu ga na-atụ ego. Forget about ego moto na ego ụlọ na ime nke a. Ịlụsị anya bụ ụlọ ma ibirọkwanye. We need to get rid of Fulani. No ife Trump na-ekwu here. Ọ na-agwa dị CNN man na fa ga-achụpụ ndị a na fa fụrọfa n'anya. If America can say na fa ga-achụpụ ndị ilofa, what of anyịnwa? America will everything, every gadget. Si na fa na-atụ ndị Islam egwu na fa hate ifa. So what of us? Ngozi abịa na-enwelu gị to government. Oh, because no Obosaria, it does not concern her. If Ochogo, unlike Ilochichi, she deceived our PM. But Chukwu ga-akwụ ya ụgwọ ọlụ ya. N'ebe o je welu our PM ya na ndị Fulani je dobe ka o wee nwee time ka ndị Fulani ndị bie wee overtake Biafraland. Because my people, kpebelunu Commander Holy Ghost na Commander Gentle, kpebelunu fekpele na cancel that debt. If I were 247 no for Commander Gentle, all back to sender. Yamwa ka ọ ga-analụ. Pana prophet in a blue farm massy. That one was their business. I have cancelled it and I will continue to do so. On one of our commanders day one. Also, what caterpillar ya je gwo ya na bending more ya na Madam Bao that is using him. All these things happening in Biafraland, you can never see Ngozi tweet it. She can never tweet them. Because it does not concern her. Okwanya no umu ya no be in America. They no be na deceive ndi no. Ewu nka bo Samo nnadi na nnadi ebe a na-ezuzugharị. Ndị na-eso Ngozi, I'm sorry for you people because ọ ga-abịala unu. It will come to you people. Yeah. Okwele Holdings, yes. Oh, hopeless. All these governors, they have no need for your safety. They don't need it because nobody votes them in. They put themselves in. That's what they do. So my people, I love you all. God will continue to provide for you people. Our own tithe is now for our religion, Biafra. We have to evangelize. We donate using biafragov.org/donate and Biafra in USA.org/tax. EJ na Google, just type it, it will come up and you will donate. Please, my people, if you look at the list of the items, you will see that it starts from even $1, $2, $3, $5. Let us do the needful. I love you all. And whenever I can come back again, I will always come and share the good news with you people. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. See you blessed, my wonderful Biafrans. Thank you all for joining me today. It's bye-bye from here.